Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. In this article that I have here, it seems like President Zelensky gives some announcements in Donetsk. This article comes from Reuters from July 30th, 2022. This is the title. Ukraine's Zelensky announces mandatory evacuation of Donetsk region. Let's see. Ukraine's government has decided on a mandatory evacuation of people in the eastern Donetsk region, scene of fierce fighting with Russia, President Zelensky said on Saturday. In a late-night televised address, Zelensky also said that hundreds of thousands of people still in combat zones in the larger Donbass region need to leave. All right. Seems like it's going to be a big fight over there. And I'm quoting, "The more people leave Donetsk region now, the fewer people the Russian army will have time to kill," end quote, he said, adding that residents would be given compensation from me. He doesn't have money. It's just money coming from outside, taken from us without being asked. Separately, domestic Ukraine media outlets, quoted Deputy Prime Minister Irina Vereshchuk as saying the evacuation needed to take place before winter begins, since the region's natural gas supplies had been destroyed. Okay, humanitarian relocation. Zelensky said hundreds of thousands of people were still living in the area of Donbass, where fighting was fierce. And I'm quoting, "Many refuse to leave, but it still needs to be done," he said. "If you have the opportunity, please talk to those who still remain in the combat zone in Donbass. Please convince them that it's necessary to leave." What if the Russians are going to take over and they will provide all the gas that they have and you don't? What if they fix that before you destroy everything? Just a different, observation. And I'm they're trying to convince people to leave because maybe there's gonna be a fierce fighting in Donbass. I thought that Donbass is kind of like the Russians already took over, but I don't know exactly what's the plan with that. So they want these guys to come where? In their territories where the Russians are gonna invade? Why not go into the Russian territory where the Ukrainians cannot do anything yet? Anyway, we'll find out what's going on here. The fact is that in order to avoid destruction and killing, you try to take care of the civilians. But where do you send them? I mean, why would they go to... I mean, I understand the Zelensky's initial, the bottom line, don't get caught in between the fight between our armies, okay? But then which way should they go? He's obviously, Zelensky thinks that his army or the Ukrainian army will push eastwards and will push the Russians out. Therefore, these guys should come his way. But I doubt there's going to be, I'm not doubt, I don't have the information actually to analyze how the front would go, left or right, east or west. So neither these guys don't give the accurate information. They give you this and that, and then you have to figure out from where, because they all lie. The fact is that I'm trying to make this video just breaking the news, or at least discussing the idea that Zelensky wants these guys to come his way. But what happens when they come his way? They go what? To Romania, Hungary, Poland, where? And then they go further. They're going to be refugees. But it's better than being caught in between the fighting. That's true. I'm still waiting for that counteroffensive, as they call it. The thing is, I read an article by I can't remember. I think it was the Telegraph, but it doesn't matter. The source, it was just about the Great Britain, one of the big shots over there who know everything. and who knows everything. And this guy, I think was, I don't want to put a name. It was something in the military or the intelligence community saying that the Ukrainian advanced or offensive got momentum. So it's going, like it started going. But I didn't see any evidence on that. I'm going to tell you what I saw so far from all the news I've been able to read. The Ukrainians are shooting or sending missiles as presents to the Russians. The Russians are shooting missiles back, and that's it. And then these guys say, oh, we advanced, we got three little villages. That's what I found, that, oh, they liberated 3 villages. But the other guys are going the other way around. We I don't know, cover this and that. So I don't know this offensive, what kind of momentum it got. That's one thing. The other thing is, I would expect to be a big invasion, like a big push, and I don't see that happening. I have found another article saying that the Russians are bringing a lot of ammunition and military personnel into the southern part of Ukraine. So it seems like there is going to be something invasion. Now I don't know if it's going to be a Russian invasion actually, and the Ukrainians think about their invasion, to build up morale, and then say, well, we try to counter-offensive, to have an offensive, but actually they didn't, but the other guys did, and then they somehow just pushed us a little bit back. But actually you didn't have anything, you just knew from intelligence information that you got that those guys are going to invade the south, and you say, what can we do? So let's tell our people, well, these are scenarios, all right? These are not facts. I'm just trying to think while I'm talking to you guys and try to see what the options are. And I'm thinking, could be this, could be that. So the Russians, let's say they want to invade south, and this guy said, okay, we don't have much, let's call it, we're gonna invade, we're gonna have an offensive. And then when you lose, you're gonna say, well, they're a little bit better than us. Or you can, instead of saying, yeah, man, those guys are waiting for another invasion, another offensive, man, we're losing. Everybody's gonna say, okay, now, bye-bye, I'm going home. I'm done with this. Or the Russians, or maybe the Ukrainians really want to do this counter-offensive, but you will not announce it. This is another thing. You don't announce, I'm gonna hit you right there. Let's just bring everybody over there then. And you can say, well, I'm gonna bring over there, but actually I'm gonna attack there. I mean, these guys view things from the satellite. They know what they're talking about. They know where your force is gonna go. It's not like 3 people in the woods. They just walk around and go fishing. It's not like that. You have to move a lot of military personnel. You have to move trucks. You have to move tanks. You have to move a lot of arms and so on for the counter-offensive. So it's not like, you know what, we're gonna, and it's stupid. That's stupid. We're gonna go right there. You're going over there, we're going to come over here, we're going to focus everything over there where you said that we're going to monitor that, and we're going to beat your ass, because I think the Russians have more weapons, more personnel. That's a fact. Now, I don't know if the Ukrainians are better shooters or better, stronger. It's always, the morale is higher when you defend your country. That's true. But if you defend your country with a knife and the other one has automatic weapons, I'm talking about military equipment. And then you can have a big heart, but with a knife, you can't get to your enemy. The guy's going to shoot you from a mile away. All right, well, we'll see. Those guys, I hope civilians are not hurt and infrastructure not destroyed. But unfortunately, these guys don't give up at this point, it seems like. They just bam, 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 bam. And the Russians have accuracy only 25%. But Ukrainians are surgically hitting each and every target. If you can't believe that, I can't. I have to share that with you from the get-go. They're human, both of them. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.